Hello, it is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. I'm Chris Primo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Tuesday crossword today, which means I'm going to be solving this puzzle in a somewhat unusual way. I'm going to be solving using only the down clues. At least I'm going to attempt to. We'll see how far I get. I'll give it 20 minutes or so, and if I'm not making much progress, we'll start to incorporate all of the clues. And today's unusually solved edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Charles Labus, Alex, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Badgett. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel, keep it going day by day and week by week, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link, where you'll find bonus videos that will soon start including the current season of the Boss Words Themeless League, the Fall Themeless League, which I always enjoy solving for patrons. So check those out soon if you're interested in some tougher, more idiosyncratic, themeless crossword puzzle solving. And of course, for benefactors like those I mentioned, there's the official Daily Solve mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is, I believe, a debut construction by Corey Cropper. Welcome to Corey. It's a Tuesday puzzle, so it should be reasonably approachable. It'll have a theme, but I'm going to make it a bit less approachable on myself by attempting to solve using only the down clues, as I do on Tuesday. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. I'll immediately switch to the downs. Embellishes. Not sure. Probably ends with an S. World War II menace. A U-boat, maybe? German submarine. Fiddler on the Roof protagonist. Oh, what's his name? Rebe. What's it? That's not his name. That's an honorific. But what's his actual name? I can't remember. That's infuriating. Drinking vessel that often has a hinged lid. A stein, like a beer stein, maybe. Wood strip. Would you call that a lath? I'm not sure if that's right. A slat. That's probably what we're looking for. Blank fixe. Idée fixe. This is French for literally fixed idea, like a fixed sort of thought. Run out as a subscription, and a subscription could lapse if it runs out. 16. Oh, interesting. 16 across to Molière. So Molière is the French writer. Obviously, I can see the letters from 16 across as an answer, but I obviously can't look at the clue. So I don't know. This will be a French word, presumably, but I don't know what. Italian dessert menu staple. Tiramisu or affogato or... I'm sure this will be obvious, but I just can't think what it is that would fit in this space. Italian dessert staple. I'm not sure. Kick off. Begin, start, get going. I don't know. No, that doesn't even fit. Certain monkeys or monks, right? That's a helpful clue. Capuchins, right? So, these are... I forget why they're referred to this way. Is this because they're the similar sort of color as a capuchin monkey? Like their robes are a similar color? Because that's the case for a cappuccino. That's why a cappuccino is called that. It's because it's a similar color to the robes of the Capuchin monks. But I don't remember why the monks are called that from the monkeys. I don't know. Coup d'etat, presumably. A sort of attempt to oust a government. Winter hours in Salt Lake City. Winter hours. It'll be something standard to... this doesn't look right. Oh, maybe this isn't idée fixe, but rather prefix. Like a fixed price at a restaurant. Oh, that doesn't look right either. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm already off to already off to a tough start here. I hadn't even considered. I just saw that and I just assumed it would be this, but 14 across doesn't look plausible in that context. It looks more likely than. Oh, come on. It looks more likely than this. Because if this is correct, the X is basically ruling out both slat and laps, whereas not in this case. Maybe this is lath. That was my first thought. That does look better. That works with E-Day. 5 across could be lilac or something, but unfortunately I have no clue what this is. Does that help me with this if that's true? Italian dessert menu staple. I don't know. That's frustrating. Okay, but this feels okay. This feels okay. So what are the winter hours in Salt Lake City? Is that, I can never remember the time zones. I mean, I can't remember the order in which they go. Would this be mountain time or central time? I don't know. My guess would be mountain time. Mountain Standard Time, maybe? I'm not sure if that's right. You know, maybe I'll do the thing that someone suggested once, which is turn on the rebus and put both in there to remind myself that I'm not sure which it is. Sorry, I'm trying to just adjust the page without looking at the crosses. All right, there we go. So I think that's right. Now, see, that looks like McAdams, but obviously it's not. To remind myself that it's just one of those two. So it could be Madams. Yeah, 16 across to Moliere, I just don't know. Italian dessert menu staple, yeah. Okay, we'll come back to this all. Kickoff, sushi seaweed is nori. Pointed part of a pitchfork. You call that the tine, don't you? Even in the case of a pitchfork, I mean, you call that with a fork. You call that with a big pitchfork? I think so. Not fooled by. If you're not fooled by something or someone, you're on to them. Central Plains tribe. The Oto, maybe? Let's see. Wreck beyond repair. Total? Yeah, that looks good. 25 across route. 34 across maybe into the something, or intonation. No, I don't know. Prefix with watt. Megawatt or kilowatt. Don't really know how to determine between those. 41 across looks a bit strange down here, doesn't it? Maybe this is wrong. Maybe Oto is wrong. I'm going to leave it for now. Purchase for a family room. A sofa, probably? What is 39 across, do I think? I don't know. I probably do have something wrong. Maybe it is the Oto. Opposed to. If you're opposed to something, you're anti-it. Spirit of Mexico, question mark. What does that mean? Is it a sort of mythological spirit, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no, maybe it's spirit like alcohol. Is it... why can't I think? This is ridiculous. Boy, it is... I'm doing this particularly early in the morning, and apparently that's causing a problem. Tequila. Good Lord, that was absurd. Okay. So is this a U then? Open as a bottle. Yeah, uncap or probably uncap. 47 across looks like unique, maybe. So, yeah, some Dutch cheeses are Edams. Do I think it is unique? Let's go back to just solving an order and see. We'll get there eventually. Oh, no, we won't. We've already passed that part. Never mind. Oh, wait. How did I skip these? Ensnare. Trap. 40 across could be Etna, the volcano, perhaps. Kick off. 44 across could be tablespoon or ESP or... Yeah, it could probably be any number of things. What about 34 across? It sort of looks like into thin air. Maybe this isn't sofa, which this area wasn't working well for me, so maybe that was the problem. Into thin air. I like that. Let's see. Prefix with watt. Terawatt? Maybe. It's a numeric prefix. Oh, something to earth, maybe? 39 across could be totem, maybe? No. Toted? Purchase for a family room. Oh, I really want this into thin air to be correct. Italian dessert menu staple. I mean, ending with an I is entirely plausible in Italian. Be likely Could be a plural. Kick off. 29 across looks like this might be a G. Could be might or tight or right or something. Kick off. 23 across could end in TIC. Kick off. Instigate. Good. Ice, nat, spa, tut. Those all seem fine. Okay, 23 across. Emetic or... can't really think of anything else that works here. 16 across to Moliere. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know that either. Okay, we'll have to come back to it. What's the purchase for a family room? I don't know. Could this be something to earth? Down to earth? Down to earth. Still learning to navigate local landmarks. Say, new in town. Yep. Probably. My bro, dude. Process of change over generations. Evolution. Okay, Den, Uvia. There we go. From the I down to earth. Elite, unique. Great. That's all working. Largest member of the dolphin family. Is it the orca? Probably. Is that OTT, like over the top? Rio, cow, and those are all words. It's looking good. Canal turned boulevard in Schenectady, New York. I have no idea. Oh, is it the Erie? Erie Canal to Erie Boulevard, probably. The R of RHE. I don't think I know what that is. Probably starts with an R, though. 61 across looks like Icarus from Greek myth. Airport organization, the TSA, probably. The R of RHE, I don't know what that is. 64 across, Lamina? I don't know. Runs? I don't know what this is. 67 across looks like apses. I don't even remember anymore. Is the apse the official sort of architectural element of churches of the New York Times crossword, or is it the nave? I don't even recall. I think it might be the apse. Anyway, what is this? Runs? Is this a baseball stat thing, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I can't check the crosses, but that feels plausible to me. Hopefully it's right. We'll find out later. Purchase for a family room. Surely Into Thin Air is correct and Down to Earth. They've got to be right, don't they? Purchase for a family room. Sorry if this is something obvious that I'm just blanking on. Dish that's slung. Don't get it. Hash? I don't trying to think what would fit here. I don't know. I can't think of any letter that would fit in 39 across that wouldn't break 36 down. Huh. Purchase for a family room. What is... Maybe this isn't Terra. Terra what else could it be? It's got to be a sort of numerical prefix, surely. Maybe Into Thin Air is wrong. How is that possible? One of these is wrong. I don't see a possible way for these both to be correct. One of them is wrong. I don't know which. That's frustrating. Okay, we'll come back to it. Dish that's slung. I don't know what this is. Major British grocery chain. Tesco would be the obvious one to me that fits. Got those all over the place here. Narnia Lion. Oh, I never actually read these. I'm sure I'll recognize it if I see it. Like spinach or chard. Leafy? Green? This looks like under the something. Does that help? Dish that's slung. Maybe it is hash. Maybe Down to Earth was the right one. Purchase for a family. I still don't know what that is. Prefix with rye. Maybe it is. Maybe this is... Let's just try this. What would this be? Purchase for... No, that's not purchase for a family room. That's 46 cross, which I can't read. What is it? I don't know. I'm back to being unsure about these. Under the sea, maybe? Down to earth, under the sea. Maybe that's a theme. Oh, then I really do want this to be into thin air. What am I missing about this? I'm sorry. Feels like there's obvious things here that I'm just not getting. Narnia. Oh, is it Aswan or Aslan or something? I think it's one of those. 65 across looks like it's maybe cafe. Material for some gloves and balloons. Latex. Yeah. Onyx, that's good. That's real. Okay. Well, no, this could be either of those. Because 62 across could be swat or slat. Oh, no. I was going to say, it won't be slat because we already used that word, but we didn't. I changed slat to lathe. All right, so there we go. So I think it's Aslan. 50 across looks like at all. I mean, there are a couple things in here that might be mistakes that we have to figure out what the across is, but I'm happy enough to have them in for now. Dish that's slung. What? Opa? Like the fish? This central part of the grid, for some reason, is just calling me, is causing me. Oh no! Sorry, it could be hash because 50 across could be stall. It doesn't need to be at all. Oh, that's good. That's something. Purchase for a family room. Okay, I'm putting this back in because I think these are theme related and they seem correct. Under the sea, into thin air, down to earth. What is this one? Something in the sun, maybe? Italian dessert menu staple. Don't know why I can't figure that out. 16 across to Moliere. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so what about these? Terawatt. Ah, the purchase for a family room is an HD TV. No wonder I couldn't see what that was. So toted, not totem. Down to earth, lava. Okay. I'm getting there. Italian dessert, if this is emetic in 23 across. Italian dessert menu staple. Maybe I don't know maybe I don't know the word. What else could this be? I guess I'm not certain. No. Tying is correct. Instigate is correct. No, these are right. Is lapse definitely right? Run out as a subscription to. I think that is correct. Yeah. Okay, 14 across. If this is madams, does this look like a French word to me? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Italian dessert menu staple. Does this look like anything? I don't know. Not enough to give me anything useful, really. And 29, the problem is it could be right, tight, might, light, sight, fight. Yeah, I mean, there's just, it's preposterous. Okay. 22 across looks like steno, maybe, like a stenographer. Is it Trevor? Trevor, is that his name? Fiddler on the Roof protagonist. Something like that. No. Rebbe. Oh, that's so frustrating. I have seen Fiddler on the Roof. I've seen the film version once, and that's it. So I don't know it very well. I thought it was absolutely great. I thought it was a really, really great film, but I don't, I don't know it inside and out. I think it does start with a T, though. It feels like it's sort of Treve or something like that, but it's not, obviously, because it doesn't quite work. Okay, well, what about in the sun? Day in the sun? You have your day in the sun? There we go. That's something. Embellishes. Gilds, like, you kind of embellish something, you gild it. Don't gild the lily, as they say. Don't embellish something that's already serviceable. 13 across looks like it could be I bet. Tevye, Rebbe Tevye. There we go. 16 across is love. Tevye, U-boat, Guild, Stein. Those all look good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Love to Moliere is amour. There we go. So it was a French word. I just didn't realize what it was. Okay, so 55 across does look like lilac. Why can I not think what this is? So what's 14 across then? Oh, maybe it's madam with an E. Is that? And 17 across looks like maybe step on. Oh, cannoli. Oh, it's cannoli. Why didn't I think of cannoli? Maybe it's Madama, like Madama Butterfly or something like the opera. I mean, that's better than C. Kadama, I don't think is anything. So this is cannoli. So erotic is 23 across. Why didn't I think of that? I think because I was thinking, well, it's not erratic because that would require two R's. And then that just sort of filtered out words that sort of sound like that to me, I think is what was going on there. But it is erotic and cannoli and light. Oh, that was it. Excellent. Okay, so I did not have to return. There were a few cells to which I thought I might have to return because I wasn't completely confident about their fill. But nope, that worked out. Great. Let's check the acrosses and see what all these words I inferred were. No guts, no glory. Floral shade is lilac. Diamonds informally are ice. A likely story, I bet. It was Puccini's Madame Butterfly. It was the opera. There we go. DC ball player is a gnat. It is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. For Shakespeare is love, or amour to Moliere. Trample is step on. Belgian resort, renowned for its mineral springs, is spa. Yeah, that's where we get the term spa. Brief time to savor one's glory, metaphorically, one's day in the sun. Boy king of Egypt is Tut, King Tutankhamun. Shorthand pro would be a stenographer. Written to arouse, say, would be erotic. Turnip or rutabaga is a root vegetable. Diaphanous, like a fabric, would be light. Coyote pup's place, a den. Mysterious way to vanish into thin air. Eye layer is uvea. Lugged is toted. Sicily's highest peak is Mount Etna. Practical and unpretentious is down to earth. Madrid's country on World Cup scoreboards is España, Spain. Top tier is elite. 40 across output, right? Output from Etna, the volcano, would be lava. One of a kind is unique. Delays to stall. Baseball great Mel Ott. Boy, that Mel Ott really used to be the official baseball player of the New York Times crossword. He appears less frequently these days, but yeah, definitely an all-time crossword icon. Oscar-winning Disney songs sung by a crab named Sebastian under the sea. South America's Rio de la Plata. Mythological figure whose ill-fated trajectory is suggested by 1934, 41, and 56 across. Here we go. It's Icarus. Did not pick up on the fact that Icarus was thematic here, but he had his day. He had his day in the sun. He went into thin air. He fell down to earth, and then drowned under the sea. Venetian blind component would be a slat. Animal with an udder is a cow. Thin layer, lamina. Sidewalk eatery, cafe. Bel Canto author Patchett Ann. That's a great book. I really liked it. Bel Canto. Cathedral recesses are apses, and finally black gemstone is onyx. And there we go. That was the Tuesday crossword. I mean, I'm pretty happy with myself. I almost hit the sort of my self-imposed time limit of 20 minutes, but I managed to fill the grid before then. So I'm perfectly happy with that. By hook or by crook, got it with the downs, and we've got our nice Icarus themed grid. Icarus, who had his day in the sun, into thin air, down to earth, and under the sea. Very good. And actually, that was helpful. I was thinking maybe this would have been an easier one to solve with the acrosses, but actually, I think in some ways it was helpful that I caught on to the theme without needing to look at those clues, and therefore I was able to get some long answers that I wouldn't have otherwise had. So I think it was actually kind of helpful. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it would have been easier with the acrosses, but it worked this way. And there we go. That was the Tuesday crossword. Thanks for bearing with me during this strange solve. I'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of the crossword, midweek, mid-difficulty. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos, and share your experience with this one on the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field, or the comments below the video. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Come back for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Tuesday. Take care.